ball game tonight. Your thoughts on the job that Randy Vasquez and Wandy Peralta did to start this thing off with?
Yeah, clean game, crisp, clean game. Wandy was fantastic. It did exactly what we were looking for. Grabbed the top of the order when it got Fermin. Randy, the 2 runs got him a little bit, but he was able to get us into the 6th. And outside of the homer from Teoscar on Estrada, the bullpen was good and able to keep it right there. We just weren't able to get on top.
Yeah. Clayton Kershaw, just at his age, what he can do at this point, and all the injuries that he's battled through, the guy can still pitch. It looks like.
Yeah, no, man, that's a ton of respect for future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw. I mean, the fact that he's gone through what he's gone through and still has a desire and passion to compete, in his 18th season is quite frankly admirable. And but we were in a competition. He competed very well. Added, subtracted, and we had a couple swings on Mariano. Good swing, but he did his part for sure.
One of the turning points of the ball game may have been the bunt by Rojas. A little bit of a different inning if Manny's able to hang on to that one. Great effort on it.
Oh, great effort. I mean, just right off the end of his glove. Yeah, I mean, that's an out, and they're still at first and second, so the base is loaded. It's different, but, talk about effort. That was a great effort. And our guys gave it tonight. I mean, how about Fermin in the 2nd? I mean, this guy's literally running through a post and, to go after and grab an out. So effort's there, intention there, and competitive spirit's there, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
How is Fermin doing after that?
He stayed in the game. He's one tough kid, man. I thought it was his shin. I guess he got one of the cameras. It's not the safest space. But gosh, man, when it hit, I mean, full bore, I thought maybe his sternum or his ribs, but looks like he's going to be fine.
Now that we've seen kind of the way you pieced together pitching-wise after putting King on the IL, how did you settle on that strategy, going with Peralta first and then going to Vasquez there?
Well, we just look at it more holistically. Let's try to figure out a way to get into the 5th or 6th inning and, keep it right there. Of course, we'd rather have a lead. It's really more about, getting Wandy to a certain point, which he did his job, and then getting Estrada. And then Estrada was, pretty fluid, actually, relative to the score. And he did a nice job, but once we got to the top of the lineup back in the 6th, it was time to go ahead and take that down. And, if Jeremiah didn't have 3 days off in a row, we don't ask him to go back out, down a run. But, at that point, like, he's been able to be efficient with his pitches. And Yuki came in and finished that inning off. And then at the next point, we score. And, again, you got Miller. We were not going to do that every night. But when you have guys that are, 1 run down with 3 days off at the top of their order, and we like where our bats are. We took a shot to keep it right there, and Mason did his job. And knowing we still got, more coming at him, and Suarez fresh, and Miller should be able to come back tomorrow. So every game is going to be very different. And today we put it together and did our best to keep it close, and we gave up 3 runs, and they pitched pretty well too.
It was more shin for me, not knee.
It was more shin, yes, sir.
Knee's fine.
Knee appeared to be just fine. Yeah.
Are you surprised that Teoscar home run went out? It looked like a home line right off the bat.
That's one strong dude, man. I mean, I've seen that guy, especially that part of the ballpark. He seems to be able to do that against us. But no, I wasn't overly surprised. I was disappointed, but I wasn't surprised.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.